Thank you. We're going to go ahead and turn to Congressman Langevin now to join us. He certainly needs some introduction for this group, but I do want to acknowledge his longstanding commitment and leadership in cybersecurity here in Congress. First in his capacity as chairman of the House Homeland Security Subcommittee on Emerging Threats, Science and Technology, and Cybersecurity at the time, and his move to the Committee on Armed Services, where his commitment is has not waned, and indeed he still leads the Cybersecurity Caucus, which you mentioned earlier, and thank you to the caucus for your support of this briefing today. So with that, Congressman, if you'd like to say a few words.
Cecil, thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming by. I want to thank, of course, TechAmerica for hosting what I'm sure was another informative briefing, and I want to thank our panelists, Michelle Kwan, of course, who I know well, and also Ron Job, and Suzanne McGee, and Art Russell. Thank you all for your attendance, your participation here today. And obviously I want to thank Lisa Franz for moderating the event today. And I hope it's been, and I'm sure it's been as interesting as the others that we hosted. And I also want to acknowledge, of course, Mike McCall, my co-chair of the Cybersecurity Caucus. And I hope that Mike had a chance to come by. I'm sure he was here. Well, hopefully he'll get it before the end. In any event, let me just say that these briefings are just another way to hope for us to try to raise awareness. And I know there's some members of the congressional staff that are here and others who have an interest in this issue. As far as I'm concerned, it's still too far below the radar screen, and I look for every opportunity I can to talk about the importance of cyber, obviously due to our reliance on cyberspace for things like critical services and communications, national defense, data needs, as well as the open and trusting architecture of the internet that adversaries are trying to exploit. I know that our country faces increasing challenges from threats online. In February, I can remember very vividly attending a hearing where the director of the CIA and also the director of national intelligence described not only our dependence on the internet, but also our susceptibility to cyber terrorist attacks that what they believed, as I do, that could absolutely shut down government agencies, power grids, or financial markets. And I know that you probably all in this room are all too well aware of these challenges. And while we haven't yet seen the worst weapons in the hands of our worst adversaries, as Director Panetta had said, he very well envisions that the next potential Pearl Harbor could very well be a cyber attack. It's my hope that we never see that day, but none of us, of course, could ever really rule it out. As both a member of the Armed Services Committee and the Intelligence Committee, I have to say that I've seen firsthand how securing our networks against hackers, terrorists, organized crime or criminal organizations, as well as foreign powers, I think is a big thing, becoming an ever greater component of our national and economic security strategies. I agree with the assessment of many experts in the field that our nation right now is probably vulnerable to larger risks that include threats to our power grid, communications systems, and financial market. And I also believe it's absolutely essential that we address the current problems, but at the same time that we also need to prepare ourselves to protect against and recover from larger strategic level cyber threats. And I believe that we can't wait until we're staring down a cyber 9/11 to come together to fix these challenges. We have to start now. So our democracy, of course, doesn't allow for, we talk about that the most damage can be done, obviously, is in critical infrastructure, which is more than in the private sector, the .com field, if you will. And our government really doesn't allow for us to monitor every one of our citizens' networks or computers, nor do I think that we ever should. But we also can't rely on individual users to fully protect themselves from every new threat or virus, or actually to keep them from even inadvertently harming others. With botnets, by way of example, we don't have adequate security even on private computers. The harm that can be done even inadvertently. I believe also that industries, though this is a role, a place where industry can really come together and has a major role to play, because I believe industry's creativity and innovation, it really can drive efforts as part of our national, really shared responsibility to keep our citizens in the country safe and secure online. But of course, this responsibility goes both ways, and as we in government need to be working hard to push out actionable information that's helpful and timely. I believe it's also helpful for industry to protect government clients, intellectual property, and private data. So it really is a partnership going both ways. So I hope that these briefings are helpful. I appreciate your interest in cybersecurity issues, and hopefully collectively we're going to do our best to raise awareness and also find creative and also the right solutions to protect our country and private citizens at the same time. So with that, I just want to thank TechAmerica for hosting this briefing once again. I hope Mike gets a chance to come by and say hello, and I look forward to our partnership together. So thank you very much.